Okay, so I really like the title of this video because not only do you get perspective of my characters, but you get perspective of my characters. Get it? Okay. So what you may or may not judge from my thumbnail, title, whatever. I've been working on drawing characters in perspective. I don't know why I had to take a breath like that, but anyway, yeah. Oh, my back still hurts though. Yeah, and also been trying to get all that dynamic lighting that I try so hard to get in my drawing, and drawing my characters in perspective with background. Where am I doing? 2.5, 4 point. I've been doing it the wrong way. No, this is the right way. 2 point. Yeah, I've been doing it the wrong way. Okay. I'm going to try and measure it out and I'm doing it the wrong way. I recently have accomplished two of those, kind of. Well, one of those, the lighting mostly, but also been it's kind of in perspective if I use reference, so yeah, so I kind of accomplished two depending on your view. So today I am going to do that. The first one will be characters in aerial perspective, basically no background, but just still, characters are still placed in perspective of another character, and perspective with a background. So you know, I'm doing two of those today, so I'm just trying to thumbnail my ideas down and get started. So one idea I had for the linear perspective, I have no idea for the background, but I have 5 characters. I'm using the characters I did from the last video. I fixed both of those, so I'll tell you about them later, but for now I'm thinking of having the 2 main characters in front, of course, because they're the main characters. She's just looking ahead. He's looking back at her. So there's already a perspective right there. And then she is looking back at him. This is, and you can see the zigzag, right? That was one idea, but I'm going to try and see if I come up with another one. And then I have my other 2 characters staying right here. So maybe another idea I could do with aerial perspective, just to get more ideas, but also convey the story. That's the thing that's also important. I need to be able to convey the story. I still want her in her front, so maybe she could be center. She's the center of it all. So she's centering her. She's just looking off, still looking off at the distance, not looking at anyone. But he could be facing this way, facing her. Oh, she's facing the back, but he's behind her. He's facing her, not looking back at her, but facing directly at her. She's facing him. She could be close by, trying to lure close by. Where's the... I have a eraser right here. She could be close by, so you get some overlapping aerial perspective. And then this guy could be hanging out by himself, but watching everything that's going on. And this guy is also, maybe I should move her more over. Also watching everything, but he's far behind, but closer to this center. Maybe I should make her off more center this way instead of center it. I like this. See what happens when you play with it and just don't go with your first idea. Mind blowing, right? So I'm going to try one more time. Let's try another one. Alright. My back is hurting so much. Ooh, crack, crack, crack. So there we go. Let's see this one. Moving for this way. Moving over more. I like this, so I'm moving her more. Off center. Minding home business. He will be close by, still off from her, behind her, lurking closely. He's the only one that overlaps with her. Maybe she should overlap both of them because she is connected to both of them. Or maybe we should go with this one because she is the center of it. Well, kinda. Let's see. Well, I want him low, so I'll make her higher then. Higher but behind. Both of them. And this one should be somewhere around here. And then the other friend, short, distant, but same level. Same level. But he's short, so he's over here. But then I have a whole bunch of backgrounds. So what should be in the background? Should I still do the zigzaggy thingy? I think I'll do the zigzaggy thingy. just like rows, crossroads. I don't know. So yeah, that conveys their relationship more. Like she's walking off. He's facing her. He probably is he's facing away. I think he's the only one facing away. But he's looking back, but he's facing away. So he's looking back, facing away. She's facing forward. Not a care in the world. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell the whole story. He's looking at her. Maybe there's like a kinship or whatever. I don't know. I say that, but I planned it out. But I didn't find that far out. She is kind of facing them, but kind of off in an angle. Like she's looking at both fronts, watching both her back and her front. So she's facing profile, while he's facing forward, and he's facing behind. He's facing the other way. He's looking back. He's facing this way, the opposite way of all of them. Not that he's going backward, but because I don't know why. But he's looking back to check on things, I guess. Story's not that plot out, okay? You'll see when you hear my voiceover. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw. That's for the aerial perspective. Not to do the perspective. The perspective area part. And I really want to do it outdoor, indoor thing. Like, you know what I mean, right? Outdoor, indoor. I'm gonna assume you said yes, like I actually can hear you over the camera. Fabulous. Alright, so let's get this perspective down. And I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna concentrate on perspective because I need to concentrate on this one. I really don't have an idea. I know I want to do indoor, outdoor. That's it. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna place it. And I'm gonna keep it until we hear the voiceover, what the setting's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna drop and stop and fast forward. Alright. Here's what I'm talking about. The two characters who I did resign but didn't record the process is Jordan and Jax. Is it Joran or Jordan? I think I'm gonna change it to Jordan. Just much easier to pronounce. So I want to talk about them first real quickly about how I change or add to the characters. Not only just design, but the characteristics. So Jordan. The first thing I wanted to change was his skin color because I made Perdita's skin too light. To me personally, I feel like I made her skin too light. I needed another dark skin character to balance it out. Also giving him eyebrows because in the original design I didn't give him eyebrows, but I keep drawing them in, so I might as well just add them into this design, But most of all, the basic elements stay the same. He was mostly sturdy of the three guys with his head on his... He had his head on his shoulders, basically. But he can be a bit prickly and call things as he sees them, which is not always the best, and doesn't beat around the bush when he want to, give his opinion or lay down the facts. He lays down as it is, Next character I want, and last one is Jax. His personality didn't come to me till after I thought of Jordan's though, So that's why I decided to do these two together. And also I didn't want to record them because like it was a process. After thinking of these two characters, I want to get to it. Now let me finish talk about Jack's characters. He is the complete opposite of Jordan, basically. That's how I made him, because at first he didn't have a character. I didn't really give him much of a character, although he is one of the love interests in the story. Not giving away too much. But yeah, so which was really awkward. Personally to me, and I don't know how anyone else feel it or how the character will see it. But I felt that was not that great. No, that's not good. That's not a good thing. So yeah. He was quiet and reserved, but isn't above manipulating others when he sees fit. And is usually to get what he wants or to help protect someone he's close to or like, that kind of element. So if the character changes, how would I change the story? First, let's talk about what I would keep. And that is the three guys being friends. I love it, and I see that their friendship can balance each other out. Jackson and Marcelo being the friends the longest from pre-college, and Jordan becoming friends in college, like at a sorority party or something. I don't know. The point is that he became friends with them after the fact. Jordan and Jackson and Marcelo were friends before that, and I don't know. I feel like they collide the best, being that Jack is the more manipulative and Marcelo's being the most cuddly friendly, and then Jordan came out balancing them two, being the sturdy one. So that's why I changed, and that's how I got this idea of the story. Now let me tell you what I would change. First of all, drop the romance and focus on the drama. I should have done that in the first one. I think that's what I did in the second one, but because it was quote unquote boring, and I think the boring part was basically because I have a tendency when I'm writing and I'm really into the mood of when I'm writing, I try all the dialogue, no action. Because the action, I see it in my head, so I don't need to write out the action. But when I wanted someone else to read it, it just comes off boring. So then I got angry and frustrated, sad, and I rewrote it, and I wrote it in a story that I'm not so proud of. So, you learn your lessons. And then the next one, they are all graduate students or going to be graduate students. Either one, they're in college. At NOP college or something like that. I'm just making it up as I go along. And Ilya and Perdita are associates, like they share a few classes, so they recognize and know about each other, but they don't really socialize outside of the class. In that kind of scenario. Marcelo and Jax will most likely come from a very well-to-do family. They have connections to whatever field they're studying in. I'm pretty sure the rest of the students, characters are studying in. So that pretty much includes Perdita, Ela, and I think I'm going to add Jordan in this one too. So yeah. Ela is a scholarship student. She scores very high in her class, so get good grades. So when Marcelo is having trouble graduating and he needs to get his graduation thesis done, knowing Ilya is a top student, he seeks her help to help him pass, and set the two up to work with each other. Ilya gets to meet and get involved with the other friends, the other two, Jordan and Jax. Julia and Ilya get off kind of the wrong foot because Jordan points out something, and Ilya, who was a heaping pile of insecurities, took it 2 times more, I guess, serious than what he meant to come off as. So there's friction already in their relationship, or relationship, whatever relationship that be. They just met. Who knows? Who cares? I'm just writing out the scenario as I kind of go along, really. So Jax and Ilya start off as neutral associates until Jax can determine what kind of person she is. So he put her at a distance. He's like friends at a distance, So that's their relationship. So the only one who she's really close and get along with will probably is Marcelo. So Perdita, who trying to get her foot in the game,
however you want to put it, sees and finds out that Hila is pretty close to these trio, and she knew two of those trio has connections, and she wanted to take the opportunity to rub elbows, you know, to get her foot into the field, to get into what she wants. Therefore, she starts trying to get close to Hila and to becoming close with her friends, but their personalities clash. They're not very good at being friends. Hila turns down one too many fire invitations, and Perdita is becoming impatient as graduation is soon around the corner, and she needs to get her foot in the door. So she fights herself over whenever Hila is meeting the trio, which, yeah. After engaging with the three for some time, she decides to go after Marcelo, you know, hit on him, trying to become as, I don't know what to become, someone very close to him, in hopes that he would buy into her and show her around to his friends, his families. And then she meets those people, and she makes some deals with those people. Pretty much use him. Basically, there you go. That's what I was trying to go for, using him. She wants to use Marcelo. Especially since he's the most connections, the most easiest to get along with. Jax knew and spotted this out from the first, and trying to find ways to prevent and cock block Perdita from every step of the way. He doesn't like her. He doesn't like what she's doing and why she's becoming close to them. And he pulls in the other two, sorry, I said she. He pulls in the other two, Jordan and Perdita, using them for his own motivation, manipulating them into stopping Perdita, getting in her way. Just like she's manipulating Marcelo. And Hila eventually figures this out and gets annoyed, and that because she's trying to help Marcelo, but she also wants to help herself graduate. So, you know, there's a little drama in there. And she also doesn't agree with Perdita's philosophy of ladder climbing through kissing up. That's her own philosophy. I don't know why I'm laughing. But anyway, so that's the synopsis. It's very simple. I kind of on the spot, can't tell. So mostly character driven mods versus personal morals and needs, I guess. So that's it. Maybe I will write it. I was thinking of actually writing it, but then I stopped shortly after to focus on other things like drawings for my channel and other stuff. But yeah, so that's it for today. Back to live Gabby.
Nope, still gotta go further out. Nope, that's the furthest I could go. Oh well, you still get most of it in. Well, oh sorry. Okay, there it is. This is it. This is the, can I make it lighter? Nope. This is the final version of the perspective with a setting, and I really like how it came out. I didn't want to go too harsh or hard with the gray, but I wanted to add some grays. I decided to opt out and not put any. Ooh, you can see it reflecting with the light, right? I decided to opt out of putting any color pencils, using color pencils. I didn't want to go that dark or that in depth with the shading. So yeah, my camera's about to end. So thank you for watching for now. I really want to do more. I'm getting my ideas from my perspective, although these two are really out of perspective. But I'm getting the idea of putting characters into settings, into perspective, which I'm very happy and proud of. So I want to take it one step further. There's one more video I really want to make. I might not make videos for a while after that one, but you still see videos from me. But just, you know, the rolling out might be a little bit slower. But anyhow, but that won't have to do anything with this. By the time you get there, there are probably enough videos anyway. Uploads. Anyway, by the time I uploaded this, anyway. Lastly, thank you for watching. If you got this far, like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. Bye!